Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to my channel, Naughty Love Movement. If someone could please let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm trying out these new iPods, or AirPods. Let me know if I sound muffled, if I sound clear. Let me know. All right. I just want to start off the show with giving homage and paying respects to Hadia Broadbent. Unfortunately, she has passed away. And I just wanted to take a moment to honor this young woman. She is like one of the bravest people I know. And I remember when she appeared on Oprah in 1996, sharing her journey with being infected with the AIDS. She was actually born with it. She did not have a choice, but she then turned around and became an ambassador for HIV and AIDS for YouTube purposes. This young woman was very brave. I remember the show. I was in tears. She was the sweetest, sweetest, most precious spirit and soul. And she was so brave. That's what I remember about her. Good morning, the doll. How are you, beautiful? Thank you for joining. So I want to take a moment to just say rest in heaven to Hadia. Thank you for all that you have brought into the world. And although she was plagued with this horrible, horrible disease, she made the best out of her life. She went on to become an ambassador. And shout out to Tasha K. She posted on behalf of the family this morning. And Tasha, thank you for bringing this to our attention because she was America's sweetheart, and it just goes to show like when life gives you lemons, you create lemonade. All right. So Tasha K posted this morning. It is with great sadness that I unfortunately have to report to you all this morning that our most beloved AIDS activist, Hadia Broadbent, has passed away last night, according to her family. She was surrounded by those she loved the most. They asked me personally to break this unfortunate news to you all. Most of us grew up watching young Hadia be so brave as she shared her story on being born with the disease on talk shows across America. She dedicated her whole life to raising awareness and money to help those who suffer from this disease and with the prevention of HIV and AIDS. Please keep her and her family in your prayers as they go through this difficult time. Yes, and there she is as a grown woman. Yes, I do too, the doll. So rest in heaven, Hadia. Thank you for all that you have blessed the world with. It's just a reminder that there's people in very, very bad places, and you don't have to stay in that bad place. You could turn it around and make the best of it. So I just really, really appreciate her and her message and all that she contributed to the world. Her life will not go in vain. On that note, Naughty Crew, please, I know I jumped on earlier, but I'm on flex schedule this week. So hopefully people will join later in a replay game. Let's leave some flowers in the chat for Hadia. She may be gone, but she will never ever be forgotten. And like I said, I just remember when she appeared on Oprah's show and told her story. Exactly, the doll. It's not where you come from, it's where you're going. Exactly. Put red hearts in the chat for Hadia. Oh my God. So I just wanted to take a moment to just share that with my naughty crew. Please remember to hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I have a great show lined up for you. We're going to get into Beyonce winning. Okay. She's winning all over the place. I'm gonna briefly touch on Tiffany Red. We got Floyd Mayweather speaking out in defense of Diddy, Mike Epps, and so much more. Please hit that like button. I'm gonna drop this intro to give people a chance to load up in the room. Thumbs up this video. I'll be right back. Yes, thank you all for joining. I appreciate every last one of you. Shout out to my subs, shout out to my members. Thank you all because I would not be able to be here without you all supporting and helping me to grow this brand. All right. So we're gonna get into some Beyonce. She's got a lot going on. She has now made history. All right. Congratulations to her. Beyonce joins Taylor Swift as the only female artist in history to debut at #1 on the Hot Country Song chart with a solo song. So congratulations to her. She did it. Shout out to Armand Wiggins for posting this. Several media outlets, hey Toya, have been posting it, but she did it. Okay. Let me know if y'all can hear me okay, because to me, I sound muffled. To me, I sound muffled. So put a one in the chat if you can hear me okay. But congratulations to B. You did that, girl. Breaking down barriers, reclaiming country music. I'm so happy for her. And on the tail end of that, just to give you guys a brief history about the history of country music and how black stole country music, quote unquote. Uh, here is a snippet. Thank you so much because I got these new AirPod Pros. And shout out to all the boosters. Okay, let me tell y'all something before we get into it because last night was on fire. Couture Bay blew up the YouTube streets last night. Okay, not only was she on a panel with Official King Payne and King Jive. They gave an awesome show. I was like thoroughly entertained the whole time. So shout out to Tasha K for helping them come up and just giving them that platform and the freedom. So all of their personalities can shine. And then she had to turn around and give an old nasty dragation to T.S. Madison with her hating behind. Okay. So shout out to Bree. She did that. Go check out Tasha K. The video from last night, and then go over to Couture Bay's channel and watch how she dragged T.S. Madison for Phil because she was mad because they were talking about trending topics and giving their opinion. But talk about working together. Together we're stronger. And that was just an all-star cast ensemble of YouTubers. And congratulations to you all. I want to give you your flowers. Like, I hope you guys do it again because I love everything each of you brought. And Bree did an awesome job moderating that whole situation. So shout out to all of them. Official King Payne, they touched on subjects of like needing leaked son, being brought to child support. They touched on the Larry Reid situation. They touched on T.S. Madison not paying her daughter, child. Maddie and Bree gonna be beefing forever, okay? Maddie and Bree gonna be beefing forever, because T.S. Madison, she has this awful tendency of coming for the girls, right? But she's supposed to be this LGBT plus ambassador or spokesperson, and she has said things, disparaging things about Bree, like she needs to wrap herself around a tree and just making remarks regarding her looks and things like that. It has even went as low as you could suck my You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cute. That's not cute. But you know what? Because Couture Bay drag her for filth every single time. I don't know when she gonna learn. But shout out to them. You know I love to give my flowers. Go subscribe to King Job. Go subscribe to Official King Payne and subscribe to Couture Bay. Thoroughly entertained. Yes, Toya. Yes. The selective, I want to be a female, and then as soon as I'm mad, I'm throwing my manhood up in your face. Don't nobody got time for it. Pick a side, pick a team. It's giving you're miserable. It's giving you're mad. It's giving you're jealous of the uterus, the natural uterus. Don't get mad at the natural woman out here, in the words of Aretha Franklin. What's wrong with you? And I know I'm jumping around, but here's a snippet and shout out to Tasha K for posting this, of Bree on the panel last night in Official Kingpin. They did that, honey. This is them talking about the Portia situation.
Let's get into Portia Williams and Simon Gabardia, because baby, I'm gonna start off with King Jobs. How do you feel about them saying that Portia might be married to a scammer, according to the blogs?
Honestly, if this man came over here as a kid and then had to get deported and then had to come back over here on a fake visa and some mess like that, I'm not surprised. If it's gonna come out, it's gonna come out. If what the old people say, if it don't come out in the wash, it's gonna come out in the rinse. If he's a scammer, he's a scammer.
Not a Nigerian scammer. Like, child, what is it with the Africans and that scamming of the Official King Payne? What is that about?
Sounds about African to me, okay? Seems as though his citizenship is being denied. So the only question I really have right now is Portia getting ready to go to Nigeria or...
Okay, so that's just a brief taste. Y'all gotta go check out the video. They did that. They did that. That panel was entertaining, more entertaining than Fox Soul. I'm just saying. I was thoroughly entertained because I don't watch Fox Soul no more. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Do y'all still watch Fox Soul? I'm just saying it was an all-star ensemble. And shout out to Tasha K for lifting up the YouTubers coming up. Okay. Tasha K, a lot of things or whatever, but she do try to support the smaller YouTubers or whatever. And at the end of the day, her debts and stuff is not my cross to bear. Over it. Okay. Over it. That's not my cross to bear. But I will be subscribing because I want to get the tea. She is interviewing Lester, Larry's former lover, And I love the way Tasha interviews. I do. I love the way she interviews because she get down. She asked the questions we want to know. So on that, I'ma subscribe. I'ma take notes, Naughty Crew, and I'ma bring y'all back the tea. Okay. But shout out to Official King Payne, shout out to Couture Bay, and shout out to King Job. Y'all owned that panel. Y'all were very entertaining. Y'all were very informational. I laughed. I'm like, got more tips and things like that. Yes, of course. Bree is a smart woman. So, this is a business move. You have to know how to pivot. And also, you have to learn when it comes to business, it don't matter what I like you or not. But we can work and get this bag together. You see what I'm saying? People got to be smart. People got to be smart. Everybody got to be careful in business. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you standing in your worth and you get your just due. Okay? All right, so that was just a brief snippet. I just wanted to touch on that real quick. So getting back to Beyonce, and I'm sorry I jumped out of order, but I just wanted to pay homage to them. Let's talk about Black still in country music, okay, Hunty? And I love this influencer. And shout out to James for sending me this. Boom. Little Black history.
Those racist white cowboys. Oh my God. And what they deem to be cultural appropriation. And that's exactly what it is.
Okay? History of Black cowboys and country music, okay? They don't like to talk about the Black cowboys. Some Black history for you, okay, honey? Black history, because we started it. So stop trying to take it away. So shout out to Beyonce for reclaiming what was already ours. Love it. People forget about the Black cowboy. Y'all remember the movie Posse with Mario Van Peebles? Fine. So, okay. Black Cowboys was thorough. And I know it's a Black cowboy company. They doing big things for the community down there in Texas. All right. So we reclaiming our history. You want to know what else we need to reclaim? Since they want to make Asian acts for protection and discrimination, don't want to give her our just due. I'm just saying, fun facts for today, Naughty Crew. Fact. They hate to admit it, but the original Chinese known in your history were Black. We were everywhere. All over Asia, Southeast Asia. We were everywhere. Shout out to Witchy Goddess for this. And let's not forget one of my favorite reggae songs is playing behind.
Them the fire, we burn them. Them don't can them a be dead.
Okay. Fun facts for today. We everywhere. Whether y'all like it or not. Y'all can keep trying to steal our culture and our influence, but we here to reclaim it, honey. Happy Black Future Month. Educating the people, okay? How many of y'all knew that there were Black Asians, Black Chinese? Look at the head wrap. Okay? Hence the reason why I wanted to get back to my roots and start my head wrap line. Look at it. This fun fact, okay? This fun fact. I got some more Black history tips for y'all, but we're going to get into the show, okay? All right. So on the tail end of Beyonce hitting top Billboard #1 country album, boop. All right, it was the launch release party of Sacred. I have been saying it wrong all along, y'all, but I got it right. Forgive me, Naughty Crew. Okay, forgive me. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. All right, Beyonce was looking slayed. Okay. Dope. Love the outfit. Love the white. Love. All right. It looked like a star-studded event. All right. Y'all gonna try Sacred? Y'all gonna try Sacred? Here was the fashion show. Boom. All the African styles, hats, buns. Mm-hmm. We so creative. We so creative. Shout out to Blue Bay Bleed. Okay. It was the star-studded event. Cowboy hats out. Love, love, love. Toya said, nope. Nope. She ain't trying it. She ain't trying it. Good morning, Michelle GM. We getting into the Sacred launch party. Ooh, Ivy, she looks so pretty. Beyonce said, I'm growing my millions, honey. I'm growing my millions. Or billions, I should say. The prices look all right. I don't know. If anybody tries it, let me know. I don't know why they never show her son. I don't know why they never show the son. Multiple people have been asking. I'm not sure. For those of you who just joined in, I started the show paying homage to Hadia Broadbent. She has passed away. I don't know if you guys remember her. She debuted. I remember her Oprah show back in '96 where she told her story because she was born with the A to the I to the yeah, she passed away. She passed away. So I had to pay homage to her this morning. The replay came. Please put red hearts. She went on to be an activist for the AIDS community and bringing awareness. All right, so congratulations to Beyonce for breaking out her hair care line and her #1 country song on the Billboard charts. All right. So Kelly Rowland is back with a vengeance. Okay, after she curved the Today Show, then she went on Sherry Shepherd and they threw shade. Okay, talk about the dressing rooms at the Sherry Shepherd show. Oh my God. But Hoda spoke out in regards to that whole situation. These people are so shady. So Hoda Cobb says she adores Kelly Rowland and wants her to come back to host Today with Hoda and Jenna. Shout out to the Shade Room for this.
We'll be in it together. But anyway, we do. I just want to say that we love her. We've loved her on this show for many, many, many years.
Remember the first time
Yes.
she was a guest and we both said, can she please host with
Yes,
us?
please.
We adore her.
I just want to
Okay, we just gonna clean it up because the dressing rooms they need. I was just really shocked at the dressing room scene. Like it just looked like a hoarder situation. It just really looked like a hoarder situation, and I'm just like, girl, but Kelly Rowland's she curved a radio show. What was this? Hold on. Shout out to No Iron Line Org. She was on the Big Ticker show. And let's hear what she has to say.
Dropped a whole new couple of songs, and it's my understanding that Renaissance 2 may or may not be country based. And then there's a rumor going around that Renaissance 3 may be either rock based or a DC reunion.
That is her business to talk about.
Damn it, woman.
I love and I know that you all are tired of answering those questions. But fans like me for the DC and Destiny's Child reunion, and when y'all took that picture, it got me like really excited in my feelings. I'm like, okay, is this really going to happen? We still gotta ask every time we see either you. We never see Billy. Come on.
No, but just ask them. I'm here talking about Mia Copa on
Okay,
February 23rd, and that's what I'm most excited about right now. I think that that's that, and that and I'm.
Your Matrix game is nice. Your sister's dropped. The Matrix game is nice. So Mia.
All right, so Kelly, like, I'm not her, and she is not me. Like, when are they gonna? Like, she does not have to live in Beyonce's shadow. Kelly is accomplished all on her own as an artist, as an actress, so many things. So, like, I like the way she pivoted that situation. It's just like, yo, I'm here to talk about my projects. I'm here to talk about my project. So, kudos to you, Kelly. And keep curving them, okay? Stand in your worth. If the dressing room ain't right, I'm not hosting. So shout out to the source. Bob Marley biopic One Love strikes a global chord with 80 million opening week. So I love this. I went to see the movie. I really enjoyed it. I think this is a message that the world needs to hear about being one with self and leading with love. He embodied that. Bob Marley embodied that. And he was such a simple man, but so rich in spirituality. I loved it. Okay, yes, he had his womanizing ways. That's one flaw he had, but at the end of the day, he stood on what he believed in. He didn't let success get to his head. He wasn't into material things. He was just into this embracing the spirit of Jah and his Rastafarian culture. Absolutely, she has good media training. So shout out to the Bob Marley, the Marley family. They did a really, really good job of putting this project together, and I just really wanted to highlight it. And if you haven't gone to see it, I suggest you go see it. Ooh. So we got Mike Epps. He talking cash it after the meetup with Shannon Sharp. I just felt like it was corny. I just felt like it was corny. Because now he talking about he got the blicky. I'm just like, if you don't go sit down, look at Sherry Shepherd throwing shade about her dressing room. Good morning, Durag. The dressing room saga continues. Okay.
Oh, Kelly's here?
Kelly's here.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, what? Kelly is here? What? Okay, I gotta go get dressed. Girl, look at you. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm so glad
We're
to
gonna have
be
to,
here.
damn, they gotta go get some more clothes. Is this how we doing it now? You look amazing. All right, girl, I got 12 minutes. I gotta put on these girdles and get us a nice. Oh, Kelly's here?
Kelly's
I just want to say this.
I'm just saying that dressing room was fit for a queen, okay? I just had to show y'all that. Oh, let me try to get back to Micah. Here we go. And I'm telling you, he was. Okay, Durag. That's because you a Yardie man, so you recognize it. He said he didn't like it because they could have picked someone else with a real Jamaican accent, but that was his son. He was born. He lived in America for the most part, so his accent is not going to be as authentic. Let's get into Mike Epps. So Mike Epps on his meetup with Shan Sharp over the All-Star weekend claims he had a hammer in his pocket for his safety. We just gonna keep dragging it on, okay? Y'all left on a peaceful note, and shout out to Hollywood on lock on this one. But y'all left on a peaceful note, and now you want to turn it around and talk big bad behind his back. You corny for this, Mike.
So it was all love, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what happens when when you're a real black man and you mature, you got kids, you got grandkids, and you believe in God, man. Even when somebody threatens you and it get really, really down to the nitty gritty, you still love another black man, no matter what. You know, I apologize to him because I called him Medea and all kinds of shit.
You stupid.
That nigga wanted to kill me for this shit.
He's gonna get you.
As soon as I sing Shannon, yeah, but you call me Medea. You call me Medea. Man, I went to hug that nigga. I felt him. I said, oh, hell no. But I had that pistol in my pocket. Just in case the shit went wrong.
Mike Epps is stupid. He's a clown. Y'all know he a clown. Good morning, Shavy. Thank you so much. He just had to double dutch himself in the situation. Because I guess he wasn't getting enough attention out of it. A lot of people double dutched in that situation after Cat Williams went off or whatever. But I think he's doing it to promote his shows that's coming up. He is touring. So I guess he just like, I'm gonna troll the situation. So he has a Netflix special coming out. This is why we had this whole temper tantrum. I guess it's a great business strategy. So he's promoting his new Netflix special, Mike Epps, Ready to Sell Out. Y'all let me know. Do y'all be feeling Mike Epps comedy? Okay, Michelle said I'm not a Mike Epps fan. That's why he's doing all of this to promote himself. Well, do what you got to do, brother. But keep the blicky in your pocket. Let's leave with peace. Michelle said, I will not be watching. Tell them how you really feel, Michelle. Tell them how you really feel. Woo, child. So what's up with this Pennsylvania judge? Oh my God, this Pennsylvania judge propelled her ex-boyfriend while he was asleep. People do not care about the law anymore. Durag said Mike Epps is funny. So Pennsylvania judge Sonia M. McKnight allegedly propelled her ex-boyfriend Michael McCord while he slept in his Harrisburg home. The incident took place on Saturday, February 10th, after McCoy tried to end their one-year relationship. McKnight is facing charges of attempted N-word and aggravated assault. So McCoy survived the Papal, but lost sight in one eye. Despite multiple attempts to get McKnight to leave his home, she continued to stay there. McCoy found her in his home on February 9th, leading to the confrontation that resulted in the papowing. So at this point, Sonia McKnight responds, "Oh, you're serious?" Michael McCoy stated that it was like she finally understood that it was over. Police wrote per NBC News. Then McCoy went to sleep around 11 that evening. I wouldn't have went to sleep with that chick in my house. Nope. Nope. I'm telling you, like, before you date people, get a psychological examination. You got to check their mental health. Make sure ain't nothing off about them. And you got to do a record check. Like, these people losing their ever loving minds. So police reported that McCoy woke up with severe head pain and sight loss. What just happened? Sorry, the power just went out. Anyway, police reported that McCoy woke up with severe head pain and sight loss after an incident where he was allegedly asked by McKnight, "Mike, what did you do to yourself?" What? So they had evidence of GSR on her hands and surveillance footage contradicting her alibi. So she was arrested and she's held on $300,000 bond. Oh my God. Woo! That's it. Yes, Michelle, a bad breakup. Like, it's not that serious. That I don't be sitting in jail behind a mofo. That's not the end. Y'all was only together for a year. Like, this goes to show people lose their mind for less, okay? But well, she'll serve the time. Now you don't jeopardize your whole career. Like, was it worth it? It wasn't even your husband, okay? This is just a 1-year relationship. This goes to show, like, not everybody in a mental state to be in a relationship. Oh, I got a Black History fun fact. Y'all know the term Uncle Tom that people use, usually referring to African Americans that they say fell out. Like, people will call like a Candace Owens like a Uncle Tom type of person. Oh, Latoya said he must have had bomb peen. I ain't messing with you, Toya. So, in honor of Black Future Month, okay, Uncle Tom was a man who refused to beat Black women. We are misconstrued. I'm gonna give y'all some education about the Uncle Tom term. So, Uncle Tom was originally a character from Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 novel Uncle Tom's Cabin. Stowe melodramatic story humanized the suffering of slavery for white audiences by portraying Tom as a Jesus like figure who is ultimately martyred, beaten to death by a cruel master because he refused to betray the whereabouts of two women who had escaped from slavery. And also interesting is the man that Uncle Tom is believed to be largely based on Josiah Henson. So did you know that most Black folks have heard or used the term Uncle Tom when we refer to a sellout or someone we feel is tap dancing for the attention and acceptance of other races? It has always been used in a derogatory manner to infer that this was the type of person who cozied up to his slave master. But did you know that the inference analogy is totally wrong? Uncle Tom was a man who refused to beat Black women. Uncle Tom was a man who refused to tell on other slaves. Uncle Tom was a man who would put cotton in other slaves' bags at night so that they wouldn't get beat. Because you know how they used to weigh the cotton, and if your bag didn't weigh a certain amount, you got lashings as a result of that. Uncle Tom was a man who helped 100 slaves get free long before the Underground Railroad. Uncle Tom was a man that, once free, established the first labor school for other fugitive slaves. His name, Josiah Henson. Josiah Henson was an author, abolitionist, and a minister born into slavery in Port Tobacco, Maryland. He's out of Maryland. He escaped to Upper Canada in 1830 and founded a settlement and laborers' school for other fugitive slaves at Dawn near Dresden in Kent County, Upper Canada of British Canada. So stop calling these sellouts Uncle Tom. All right. Fun facts for today. I never knew that. Good morning, text board. Yes, Uncle Tom is a fictional character, though. Okay, thank you, text four. I just thought, in honor of Black Future Month, that was a fun fact. And we did mention that it was based on a story. See, Uncle Tom was originally a character from hashtag Harriet Beecher Stowe's 1852 novel. But I think the reason why they brought out the article is because we tend to use the term in the wrong context. Okay, thank you, Text Forward, for your thoughts. Ooh, all right. The R&Bs are out here. R&B girls are out here. All right. And maybe this might be an old clip. I'm not sure, but on the tail end of Monica's bad vocals, she needs a good clout chase. But here's her and Brandy. The Boy Is Mine, okay, which was a classic throwback, iconic, and cultural reset. Shout out to 90s Brandy. But this song was epic between the girls.
I know his name, but I just want to let you know that he's mine.
I would love to see them come out with new music. Seriously. Monica hasn't made new music in years. But we also got who is it? Deborah Cox. And Tamia. Oh my God. Love those two queens. Their voices are like the bomb. The original R&B girls, the people that the females that laid the groundwork. Okay, so you got Brandy and Monica out here. I hate when my stories get mixed up. You need to get it up. Make sure y'all hitting that like button while I'm looking for this for y'all. Michelle GM, are you going to buy Sacred? by Beyoncé. I'm willing to I don't know. I think I'm willing to try it. I gotta see what I gotta look, closer at it to see what the ingredients are. I wonder if she's really gonna use it. A lot of these stars, they make these products and they don't even use their own product. But it looked a little pricey. I think I saw the bundle package for like $236. And I was just like, mm, that's a bit pricey for hair care. See, in Jersey, we got Main Street, okay? And Main Street is a whole strip of beauty supply stores. But I don't even know what store they're gonna put it in. Anybody know? And did y'all hear about that woman that got her daughter taken, her child taken away because she refused like some type of vaccination, and CPS came in and just took her child? I was like, what the blood clot go on? Like, nobody got time. Like, she have a right as a parent to choose the type of medical care her child gets? I thought that story was crazy. She better hire her a good lawyer. All right, I guess the story got buried. I looked all up and down his timeline. Oh, here we go. Tamia and Deborah Cox. Yes, love them. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. Yeah, Michelle said you gonna wait for me to try it. Okay, text Lord. The R&B chicks. Jody Watley, Patti LaBelle, the great women artists. That's right. Did I miss Beyonce discussion? Yes, she did. All right, I'll get into it if we have time, Michelle. If not, I'll come back for a lunchtime rundown because I gotta log in early today. We on flex time. But the R&B chicks is out here, okay? And talk about preserving. Love me some Tamia and Deborah Cobb.
There's a place inside all of us where our faith and love begins. You should reach for the
Can sing. That girl can sing, okay? She still sound good. Come on, Deborah. You coming?
know that life can make you feel it's much harder than it really is. But we'll get through it. Just don't.
Phyllis Berry. Them girls can sing. Love it. Them girls can sing. I had to show y'all that. Like, woo! Shout out to Miss Tina Knowles for posting that. All right, let me see if I can find a story about the lady who got her kid taken away. They still out here trying to give pit bulls a bad name. Mm, mm, mm. Remember back in the day, they always used to tell all these pit bull stories. Not all pit bulls are bad. Like Buck, he got some good dogs. His dogs listen. Here it is. Shout out to the Shade Room for this one.
That she believed was a reaction to a new laundry detergent.
And I realized that his foot was swelling, so I took him to the hospital based on a referral from his pediatrician.
She says the doctor recommended a medicine she was not comfortable with.
I just was not okay with giving him clindamycin, since that antibiotic is reserved for more severe infections.
Sanders decided to leave the hospital against medical advice to take Josiah to her pediatrician, which she did. Even so, the next afternoon, CPS officers came to her apartment. A rash that she believed was a reaction to a new laundry detergent.
And I realized that his foot was swelling, so
court affidavit filed by the CPS worker stated the child had a skin infection and a nutritional deficiency. Mother Jocelyn Sanders provided no explanation about the child being malnourished. The doctor said the child is at severe risk of becoming septic due to serious infection. Sanders says the affidavit failed to include information that Josiah was receiving treatment for feeding difficulties through his nutrition therapist and an alternate antibiotic from his primary care provider.
I think about him every moment.
Court affidavit filed by the CPS worker stated the child had a skin infection and a nutritional deficiency. Mother Jocelyn Sanders.
So yeah, like at what point? Right, Toya, that's a strong antibiotic, but don't you have a choice as a parent to advocate for your child? No, it wasn't a versus. They was just coming together to sing. I mean, I would think as a parent, I would have a choice. That doesn't mean I should have CPS called on me. She took the child to the doctor. It's gonna be a long day. I haven't seen an announcement for a new versus in a long time. You know, all of that started out of the pandemic. Oh, they stopped it. Yeah. So what do y'all think about her child being taken away? Oh, my computer. What type of weird stuff happening? I don't think your child should be taken away from that. I don't think that, like, with all that is going on with child trafficking, they looking at all the wrong places. You're taking kids away from perfectly healthy homes. Yeah, I would get a real good lawyer and sue the Department of Family Youth Services. And now that child is traumatized for life because they were ripped out of the home. It's crazy. I think it's wrong too. You don't have no rights taking that child out of the home like that over a dispute. I mean, there's parents out here that don't vaccinate their kids at all. Do they deserve to have their children taken away from them? Like the Amish community, they don't vaccinate their kids. I don't see CPS going up in there taking all them kids and all that goes on in that community. Okay, that's a story for another day. All right, Nicki Minaj is calling out for Cat Williams. I was kind of trying to avoid this story because I just thought it was a desperate attempt for her to trend. Child, I think this is it. Is that it?
1 second. We're gonna wait for everybody.
No, I'm gonna find a clip where she gets right to it because I just can't even stand her voice that long to even stomach her. Her voice is annoying to me. Here we go. Shout out to the neighborhood talks from me. Y'all let me know what y'all think, Naughty Crew, because I just think it's a desperate attempt for her to troll and trend.
Oh, here's what I did want to ask you guys. Outside of hairstylists, I want to know. Now, I know that this is the busiest man in show business, okay? I know that he's rich, and I know that, he's the funniest man in showbiz. Can y'all hit up Cat Williams and ask him what would be his price to hi Haiti, how are you? To be a part of the Pink Friday 2 Gag City tour. Oh, here's what I did want to ask you guys. Outside of hairstylists.
You know what I say to that, Nikki? You can't afford Cat Williams, huh? You got liens on your tour. You got liens everywhere. You cannot afford Cat Williams. That's what I say to that. Girl, sit down. Go sit down. Stick to the music. Stick to the music. That's what I say. Exactly. You would think she would be able to, right? Hell, y'all trinity together. Hold on, guys. Let me he might do it just to be, to each his own. But I just don't see like how he fits in on the tour. Maybe I'm missing something. He's comedy, she's music. I don't know. Now, Cat is passionate about his children. He may not be down with the choices, but then again, he down with Monique dragging her son publicly. He down. Megan Thee Stallion dropped the first install of her athletic line with Nike. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think it's cute? It's fire? Would you wear it? I would wear the one piece. That's what I'll go for. Shout out to the spiritual world for that one. Yo, you know what I love? Dancing dolls, and I think they coming back soon. Oh, you like the top part, right? I love the Dancing Dolls. Miss D on Lifetime. It used to come on. That was like me and my daughter's thing. But them girls, she be training them to go in. I was like, this gotta hurt. Watch this girl flipping and this gotta hurt. Like, can I get a mat? You see Miss D in the background. That gotta hurt. Woo! Them girls be dancing. I'll still watch this show though if it come back. You see how she hit that floor? Woo! That's why, like, my hat goes off to majorette dancers. Child, my bones wouldn't be able to take it. Shout out to Coach D, Miss D. She be training them girls to hit that floor hard. You hear me? Hit that floor hard. That's one of me and my favorite. That's one of my favorite shows. I have to be honest. I liked her show better than what's that Abby Miller show? So Offset and Cardi B are back together. That's why they're so quiet. I mean, how many fake divorces and breakups do we have to go through? Seriously. Shout out to Hollywood Unlocked. But Offset shows his support and wants Cardi B to drop her album, Stop Being Scary. So this is him listening to it. They break up to make up, period. She's a majorette dancer. So majorette is popular down south in America. You know, they usually dance with the college. Well, they have a competition level and they have scholarships and things. They can go on to dance for the HBCUs. Yeah. But they're the dancers that you see in front of all those bands and things like that. So it's a popular sport, especially down south. And Coach D was the first one to bring her majorette dance group to TV. And so she had a Lifetime show called The Dancing Dolls. And me and my daughters used to love watching the competitions. Them girls used to go in. You hear me? Feel better, D. Make you some do stew, do rags. Make you some do stew. So I hope Cardi B album is all he's hyping it up to be. That's all I have to say on that. Up next, let's get into Floyd Mayweather. He sat down for an interview and he's speaking on the Diddy situation. Let's hear what he got to say. Shout out to the spiritual world for this one.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen. And I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else's job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all. And I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter made.
Yeah.
So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
I think the big thing, because I have girls.
Floyd
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
May God have mercy on your soul. Did you hear what he said? You hate the way you talk. Did y'all hear what he said? We gonna play it back. I just want to make sure I heard it right.
Even like P. Diddy. I'm not going to speak bad about P. Diddy because he's still a black man. Mistakes happen. And I can't say if it is or it's not a mistake, but things happen in life.
This man got a lifetime of mistakes, of stealing and mistreating women.
Life. And P. Diddy business is P. Diddy business. It's not my job or anyone else.
If that's his business, then don't say nothing at all, Floyd. Don't say nothing at all.
Job to go on the internet and stump him and kick a man while he's down. My take on it is
that's what we for, Floyd. We gonna stop him and kick him. We gonna kick him and kick him and kick him to the dirty pits of hell.
it's not my business. I don't think it's right at all, and I don't condone it. Even if that happened to my daughter, I would be hurt. But that's a choice that my daughter made.
Yeah.
So I don't want to kick nobody while they're down.
I think the big thing.
So it's your daughter's fault, huh? She put herself in that situation, so she deserves to get mistreated. That's interesting.
Because I have girls too, is though.
No boys?
I have a boy too.
Okay.
Is one, if your son is in that position or your son is accused of those things that Diddy was accused of, like, I'm going to believe in my son and what he says, but I'm going to check him about that. I'm going to check him about whether or not these are things you've done. I'm also going to check him about putting himself in those positions. And on the other side that we have to be very careful of, especially when talking about women, is that if those things are true, right? And some of the things are true,
yes,
that wasn't a decision they made, right? That's something that was done to them. And I wasn't in those rooms, so I can't cast aspersions on Diddy and say that he did it or he did do it or he's an evil man or he is. What I am saying is if those things happen to those women, not only is it not right, it's also not their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for correcting him, sir. Thank you so much. Jesus, somebody got some sense. He's ignorant. He's ignorant, and I'm done with you, Floyd. I'm done with you. Not putting you back on my screen no more. So it's so funny that that came up because Diddy is trying to deny the gang rape. Diddy, shout out to Hollywood Unlocked, reportedly denies the gang rape of 17-year-old, claims the lawsuit violates his constitutional rights. Boy, bye. And it is alleged that this Jane Doe, 17-year-old girl, this is the one that he's trying to force her identity to come out, but it's alleged that it's Tiara Marie. So let's see what it says. In a new report by Rolling Stone, Diddy has filed his first motion against the woman who claims she was gang raped at 17 years old while in his Manhattan recording studio in 2003. That is the lawsuit where they produce pictures and things like that of her on Diddy's lap and everything like that. And she was trafficked from Detroit into New Jersey, Teterboro Airport, and then on to New York. And so the reason why they are alleging, where is my banner? The reason why they are alleging is Tiara Marie, because number one, she's from Detroit, and number two, She's a singer. She used to be up in those studios. And number 3, the age range matches up. Okay. So the news outlets report that new documents filed was made Tuesday on Diddy once again denied that he and Harvey Pierre and another unidentified man gave the woman who says she was 17 years old at the time copious amounts of drugs and alcohol. It took turns raping her in the bathroom in his daddy house studio, never participated in, witnessed, or was or is presently aware of any misconduct, actual otherwise, relating to plaintiff in any circumstances whatsoever. So in the documents, Diddy's lawyer also spoke to the timing of the lawsuit and addresses the alleged photo that surfaced on social media of the woman allegedly sitting on Diddy's lap in the studio. And so they also are trying to say, like, the plaintiff's decision to wait more than 2 decades to file her complaint has prejudiced the defendant, as he has lost the ability to defend himself fully and fairly in this action. For example, some or all evidence that otherwise would have been available if the action had been promptly commenced may be unavailable or lost or compromised. Combs and his lawyers further argued the lawsuit should be thrown out because the Victim of Gender Motivated Violence Act, under which it was brought in, purportedly unconstitutional. Lord have mercy. I wish you luck with that, Diddy. I wish you luck. But I guess he said, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to try anyway. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think he got grounds? And here is the pictures that they're talking about. I mean, they extended the statute of limitations so that victims can come forward. Shout out to the neighborhood talk. This is this very Diddy. Well, I guess he has a right to a defense. But it's a civil lawsuit. I feel like he's fighting it like it's a criminal suit. But he has now hired Ghislaine Maxwell's lawyers because they say it's going to get bad, honey. It's going to get bad. We talking about international charges. So Ciara is showing off her post-baby body. Okay, talking about owning your womanhood, okay, and her full bodiness. She looks good, though. She looks really good. Go ahead, Ciara. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. She looks good. It definitely would be interesting to see how it turns out. But he's trying everything, trying to get her identity revealed. He's just trying everything. So congratulations to Ciara. Oh my God. Keith Sweat is outside whining again. Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear? Did y'all hear? What is going on? What the Monica is going on? Keith Sweat, go back to the drawing board. Shout out to the neighborhood talk for taking all the bad vocals. You had Monica, then you had Jaheim. Keisha Cole had to get him on key, and now you got Keith Sweat. He sound worse than one in them. Do right, he's a douchebag. Oh my God, what did they do? What did? Oh my God, Keith Sweat. And to be quite honest, he's a great music producer. His voice always annoyed me, Keith Sweat. His voice always annoyed me. All right, so remember the homeless couple that we reported on? And they were living in a storage unit, and ultimately they got kicked out and evicted after his video went viral. Like, idiot. We have an update. Child, shout out to this one site for this one. Diddy got him too.
Get a job and everything will be okay. Yes, that's what my mom and dad would say. Job, 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 job. We want to make a video on how we too smart for that. We too smart for that. Homeless and smart. We too smart for that shit. Job, man, get the fuck out.
It is nothing smart about being homeless, Naughty Crew. I just want to put a disclaimer out there because this guy, what he's about to say is...
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Let's continue with this idiot.
Out of here. Y'all getting me crazy. Y'all driving me crazy with that J.O.B. stuff. You know, my family hit me up and said, I'm a punk. I need to get a job. Man, fuck all that. Job, dog. Talking about a job. I'm not getting no job. I've had jobs in the past, and them jobs, I've got fired at like 90% of those jobs. It's not for me. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm self-made. So is she. And we not going to college. We not doing none of that. Yo, we not doing that. Unconventional. We getting money our way. Self-made. What don't y'all get? We not getting a job. I've had a job, and I got fired from my job to do this. I was working at a job, so y'all can get out of here with that. Y'all can talk about something, get a job. I had a job. I hate working at jobs, but I worked a job because that's what I had to do. Bite the bullet to get ahead. Get a job and everything will be okay. Yes, that's what my mom and dad would say. Job, 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 job. We want to make a video on how we too smart for that. We too smart for that. Homeless and smart. We too smart for that shit. Job, man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all getting me crazy. Y'all driving me crazy with that J.O.B. stuff. You know, my family hit me up and said, I'm a punk. I need to get a job. Man, fuck all that. Job, dog. Talking about a job. I'm not getting no job. I've had jobs in the past, and them jobs, I've got fired at like 90% of those jobs. It's not for me. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm self-made. So is she. And we not going to college. We not doing none of that. Yo, we not doing that. Unconventional. We getting money our way. Self-made. What don't y'all get? We not getting a job. I've had a job, And I got fired from my job to do this. I was working at a job, so y'all can get out of here with that. Y'all can talk about something, get a job. I had a job. I hate working at jobs, but I worked a job because that's what I had to do. Bite the bullet to get ahead. Get a job and
He's an idiot, and that's why y'all homeless. Durag, you must be behind. You must be on the replay. He do sound like an idiot, and she sounds even dumber for following him. So true. I can't put that up. Hold on. He is a clown, and she's stupid for screwing his broke ass. And she don't look happy. You couldn't pay me enough to follow an idiot like that. Sorry. Did y'all know Eminem's mom spaghetti had a spaghetti brand? Weird. Oh my gosh. Shout out to Hip Hop DX. Eminem's mom spaghetti brand, worst restaurant in Detroit by Food Critic. So a Food Critic went to his mom's restaurant and
A place called Mom's Spaghetti in Detroit, Michigan. Woo! So for those who don't know, Mom's Spaghetti is owned by the iconic and arguably one of the best rappers that's ever lived, Eminem. I ordered three menu items. Let's see what this is hitting on. Trying Mom's Spaghetti with the balls. God damn it. This is by far the worst
Have a good day, Michelle.
spaghetti that I have ever had in my entire life of eating spaghetti. You know, when I tasted this, it kind of reminds me of middle school cafeteria meat. But I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Middle school cafeteria meat is better than this bull, bruh. When you get the spaghetti, they just throw it in the bag. And not to mention the container is open. So spaghetti is flopping all over the goddamn cup. Number two, if you want a place called Mom's Spaghetti, cold as and I said, no one's gonna be cold as when they told me it'll be done in like 4 minutes. The sauce is by far the blandest upper mid sauce that I've ever had in any spaghetti. They say it's powdered Parmesan on this. Why in the hell are we using this low grade, tasteless, cheap? Can we get some real Parmesan cheese, please? Now, on the flip side of that, if your goal is to overcharge for low quality spaghetti, congratulations, because you did just that. We have another spaghetti cup with meatballs. Man, this is really bad, bro. So you can get the spaghetti in 3 different ways. Regular spaghetti with the balls, which is like ground beef, or bolognese, which is ground beef and pork. Surprisingly, this one right here is a lot warmer. I'm not sure what happened with that one. This one right here got some heat to it. The meatballs, they're not really seasoned. It really just tastes like ground beef. Once again, the spaghetti is complete, and I mean complete, bro. Cold as and I said, no one's
It's the worst spaghetti ever. So if you in the Detroit area, don't go here. Good morning, Bree. That is Eminem's mom's restaurant in Detroit. Worst spaghetti ever. Fresh from the trailer park. They probably would have been better off trying to sell Chef Boyardee spaghetti. Fresh from the trailer park in 8 Mile. I know that's right. Yes, worst spaghetti ever. So I appreciate every last one of you joining me. We got into so much. All right. We got into Beyonce hitting the billboards at #1 with her country music. We also got into a little black history of cowboys, black cowboys, and the story behind Uncle Tom, not the mama food now. I can't with y'all. Oh, sorry guys, the AirPod. The AirPod Pros fell out. They're new, okay? So we got into Beyonce's launch party for Sacred. We got into some footage. We got into Floyd Mayweather ignorant statements about Diddy, and he was corrected by a true king, okay? And we got into Mike Epps still trolling Club Shay Shay, all right, and promoting his new Netflix special. What else we got into? Oh, we got into Chinese. The first Chinese were black. We got into some jewels today, Naughty Crew. So hit me up on the replay. Shout out to the replay game. And also, Couture Bay, I gave you a special shout out last night. Because after you read T.S. Madison for Filth, I went back in the bar chat and shout out to all the boosters out there. Okay, the boosters was in the house, and I got me a pair of AirPod Pros for $60. Boom, straight out the box. All right, plastic still on it. I'm sorry. The booster community is prevalent over here on the East Coast. You get some of your greatest things at a cheap price. He had an Apple Watch too, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do the AirPods because that's what I need, the AirPod Pros or whatever. So shout out to the booster. Yeah, she did hit number one text board. She hit number one. You missed the earlier show. Here we go. Yes, girl. So shout out to the boosters, okay? So here you go, text board. Shout out to Power 99 in Philly. Beyonce makes history as the first woman to go number one on both Hot Country Song and Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs Billboard charts. So she did that, queen. She ain't doing nothing but winning, okay? She dropped the hair care line. Love, 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 love that it was all white. Everyone looks gorgeous and beautiful, and I wish her much success. Seriously, I had some more footage. There's her and Mama Knowles. Notice she been hanging around Mama Knowles a lot. Her and Blue Ivy, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Blue Ivy is evolving into a beautiful, beautiful young lady. But loving Beyonce's look with the baggy pants. Love that look. It's just like real grown woman, okay? So y'all let me know if y'all gonna try Beyonce's hair care line. So far certain people said no, certain people said they'll wait for me to try it. But people are raving about it so far. Yes, and it's gorgeous. Beyonce has the girls raving over her sacred hair care. Took the Sacred Hair Care quiz. This lady added every product to my cart. Okay. This person says, I took the Sacred quiz and Beyonce told me. Hold on. All right, this person said, I took the Sacred quiz and Beyonce told me my hair was dry, brittle, and my edges were thin. She's right. I'm going to see her on payday. And, through this whole journey, Beyonce revealed that she suffers with psoriasis. This person said, me after adding the oil to my cart after the Sacred online quiz didn't recommend it to me. People are going crazy. This person said, not the sacred quiz telling us our is dyed, fried, and laid to the side. Yeah. Does anybody know what store they're gonna sell her products out of, or is it just online? Let's leave it in the comments. It's time for me to get to the plantation. You guys, I got work to do. Oh, Ulta Beauty? Okay, so maybe I'll go. All right, so maybe this weekend I'll vlog because I want to check out her perfume too. So I'll vlog to Ulta Beauty because I need some products anyway. And I gotta get some stuff. And it's time for me to take my hair out and redo it anyway. So maybe that'll be a nice place to start using the line. So we'll see. All right. So I'll vlog this weekend. And we'll see what it's all about. But I definitely want to get her perfume. Brie, have you smelled her new perfume? Ooh, let me take down this banner. So we got into so much. We got into updates about Diddy, Floyd Mayweather's ignorant comments, Mike Epps trolling. Okay. So I'll do all of that. I'll vlog this weekend Saturday because my daughter, she's like, Mom, when are we gonna go live again together? Because she really interacting with y'all and talking about trending topics. So maybe that's what we'll do. I'm a sucker for a good perfume too. I love to smell good, honey. My favorite is Dolce and Gabbana Like Blue, Jean Paul Gaultier. I like Juicy Couture. Those are some of my top. And I have Coco Chanel #5, and that my bottle of Coco Chanel is the same age as my oldest daughter, who is 28. That's how long I had it. But I only pull that out on special occasions. I got it from when me and my mom went to Aruba. It's floral scented. Okay, see, that might not be good for my allergies. So I usually have to go with more powdery scent because it doesn't set off my allergies. So, but I'll smell it. I'll see how it is. If it's not too strong and potent, I could probably tolerate it, but we'll see. You want some carrot? Yeah, and I like Gucci too. I like some of Gucci scent. I don't know. So this is me. When I go perfume shopping, I have to spray it. I have to wear it for a little bit, see how the notes seep into my skin. So yeah. that's just my little relationship with perfume and stuff like that. But I appreciate every last one of you joining me. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. And as you walk through your day and move through your day, make sure you
Ever in life, I stand on business. You drop me somewhere, I stand on business.
make sure you stand on business, 10 toes down, and don't get swallowed up by the evils of the world. Don't do it.
Never been swallowed up, swallowed up.
And of course, we gotta thank our haters over here. To all my haters.
And I wanna say thank you in case I don't thank you enough.
I thank y'all too. Y'all keep the wheels turning over here. So please make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up button. And I'll see all of you probably on these YouTube streets. I hope you all have a beautiful, blessed day. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.